What up? Tired, man. Just finished my first night of full shift. 14 hours. Man. A lot of good things with this company that I'm with now that are outweighing the bad things. 14-hour days on the regular, it's gonna be pretty darn rough. They have a bunch of different lanes, and you leave from Nashville and you take preloaded trailers to other locations. Some of those locations, when you drop off the trailer, you have to then unload the trailer with a forklift. Some of the routes, you leave Nashville, you drop it off, you pick up a preloaded trailer, then you just come back. But when you come back, you have to unload. So either way, you're unloading trailers. And you're not just unloading your trailer, you're unloading all the trailers that are there. So started last night at 6:30 p.m. Picked up a trailer. We left here about 7:30 because it wasn't completely done yet. Took it over to Memphis. While we were in Memphis, we unloaded our trailer and about 6 other trailers. Picked up one of the trailers that we loaded and then drove back to Nashville. Once we got back here to Nashville, we then proceeded to unload a bunch of other trailers. So you take it off the trailer. They have computers on the forklift, so a little scanner. Scan the barcode on each pallet. Then the computer screen tells you which bay door to put it in. So you zap it, boom, it's going to 23. So you pick it up, you find where dock 23 is, and you take it down to 23. You stick it in there, you scan the trailer, letting the system and them know that the pallet is then loaded onto that particular trailer. $14 hours. So you drive, and then you spend time unloading in the docks. And it's not a dedicated route, so it's not necessarily the same route every night until one opens up where it's dedicated and you're doing the same thing. So I was underneath the impression that I would be going to Atlanta, and that's now not the case. I could go to Atlanta, Indianapolis, Knoxville, Memphis, Georgia, Conley, Georgia. Like I said, they have a bunch of lanes going all over the place. So that's going to be very interesting. And of course, it's an open dock. So it's not like it's inside, it's nice and toasty warm and heated. It's an open area. So being down here in Nashville, it gets very windy, it gets a little chilly down here. So definitely gonna have to bring my beanie hat tonight when I go back to work. So each route that they have has a certain pay scale. So you don't necessarily get paid so many cents per mile here at this new company. So for instance, the route to Atlanta, one way pays $130. So $130 to take it from here to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta back is $130. So that's $260 just in driving. And then when you get back, however long it takes you, it's about a 4.5 hour drive. I'm just using this as an example. So that's 9 hours right there. So that still gives you anywhere between 3 to 5 hours of dock work, which the dock work pays, I believe, $26.50 an hour. So there's definitely money to be made here. You're just working 14-hour days, and you're loading and unloading trailers after driving to drop them off and then bring one back. So it's Monday through Friday. It's a night shift. 6:37 p.m. is when you start, and then you typically are done between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. So that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. I'm definitely not used to working that hard. If you guys have caught any of my videos, you like to know about or know me, 8 to 10 hours, I was done driving, I was done, I called it a day. So going from 8 to 10 hours to working 14 hours every day is definitely going to be, it's going to be some work. It's going to take me a little bit of getting used to. But the pay is anywhere between like $1,400 to $1,800 a week before taxes. So you can work more hours and longer doing dock work if you want to. It's another way to get some extra money in there. They do pay every Friday, which is nice. It's paper checks. They don't do direct deposit. So that's a little bit of a downer, but with my bank, I got my phone, I just snap a picture of the check and it automatically goes into my account. The trucks govern speed. It's a little weird. They have trucks at 62, they have trucks governed at 65, then they have trucks governed at 68. So the guys that are going further out, longer distance, get the 68 mile an hour trucks. And the other two are just kind of thrown in there as a mix. They do have some dedicated lanes, and some guys pretty much have their assigned truck. You have a day crew and a night crew, so you are sharing a truck with one other driver for the most part. They're day cabs, and taking a little bit of getting used to as far as backing them up and stuff. It is a shorter wheelbase, obviously, cam space, so backing into docks is going to be a little bit different. No cameras in the trucks, so woohoo! No more calls from Paul. Sorry, Paul, but not sorry. So no more calls from safety. They don't even actually have a safety department. This is a pretty big company. When I do finally let you guys know which one it is, you guys probably will recognize it. The safety videos that I watched yesterday during orientation, they quoted that they had between 19 and 2,000 trucks. So it's not a ginormous company, but still that's quite a few trucks. Orientation here went pretty smooth and easy. Basically came in, filled out, a little bit more paperwork, went to go pee in a cup, watched about 4 or 5 safety videos. I got in at 9, and I had left at, I believe, 11 to go down to the clinic, and then I was done for the day. So it was just a one-day orientation, actually not even a whole day, it was only like 4 hours. That was done, and then that was yesterday, so then I came in tonight. Or I should say, hold on. I guess technically this is the morning, so it would have been day before yesterday was orientation, and then last night was the first night working the shift. So they typically will have you with a trainer for like 2 to 3 days. So once you've been with him for a little bit, you know how to drive, you have an idea of a couple of the terminals and the equipment they use, and that you can drive a forklift, you're pretty much good to go. They sign you off, and then you're driving on your own. They have a mixture of internationals and a few Peterbilts. Also, some of them are automatic, most of them are manual. So I'm a little rusty on my manual, but not too bad. They're 10 speeds. They do have cruise control on them, so that's nice. The big thing is no camera, no more calls. Pause from call. Pause from call. Calls from Paul. Wow, it's been a long night. Yeah, so they don't have a safety department, so they don't have a way really to track the truck's speed. There's no cameras, like I said, so that is a major plus. They use a handheld scanner device, which does everything, which is really nice. You clock in, you clock out on that. You do your drive time and everything. They don't have a driver tech. They don't have any ELD that's mounted into the truck, but they have a handheld, which is pretty nice. It opens and closes the gates to get into their terminals right there on the handheld. You also use it to scan the pallets when you're pulling them off the truck. I guess some terminals don't have the computers plugged into the forklift, so you can use the hand scanner for that. You do your pre-trip inspection, your post-trip inspection, everything on the handheld scanner. That I do kind of like. That is pretty cool. That you can take it with you. That's not, you know, secured and mounted to the vehicle. So, you know, not a bad first night. You know, kind of getting used to you know, driving again and working. You know, I've had the last few weeks off, so I've been you know, up during the day and then sleeping at night. So I'm gonna have to get my body readjusted to working back to night shift, which will be really good. I don't have to deal with Nashville traffic, because Nashville traffic early in the mornings, rush hour, sucks balls. Same thing with going home, sucks balls. So getting off, you know, between, you know, 7 and 9 in the morning, might be a little bit of traffic going home, but for the, you know, the most part, it shouldn't be so bad. So, but you know, so far, you know, cool. It was good. Today's Friday, so I'll go in tonight, work another shift. I'll get off tomorrow, Saturday morning, and then I'll have all day Saturday off, all day Sunday off, and then go back to work Monday evening and start doing it all over again. So that's pretty much what happened last couple of days. Just want to give a little bit more time, just make sure that this is something that I want to do and that I like and everything, and then I'll let you guys know about what company I went with, and you know, same thing, you know, I'll answer any kind of questions and stuff that I know about the company that I'm working for now. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm exhausted. I need to drive about 30 minutes to get home. I definitely haven't found a place to an apartment yet. I'm definitely will be looking at one around here. This facility is actually right on the other side of the airport in Nashville. So I'm gonna definitely try to look around to find one around this area, just to make it a little bit easier and quicker for me to get to work. So that's what I will be doing. But for the time being, it's gonna take me probably about 30, depending on traffic, 40 minutes to get home. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hit the road, go home, might have an adult beverage or two, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and then I'm going to go to sleep. So, as always, guys, thank you very much for checking out my videos. If you haven't done so yet, hit the like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. You get notified when I do new videos. And you know, thanks for coming along and joining me on my journey. And you know, if I can help anybody out, feel free to comment below, send me an email, and I will respond to those as quick as I can. So, all right, guys, as always, look out for yourself, be kind to others, and until next video, have a wonderful day, wonderful Friday, drive safe, and have a good night. All right, guys, I'm out.